Hi, I'm Mark Middlebrook, and I'm here in the Paul Marcus Wines Cantina. And in this segment, I'm going to talk about the different kinds of barrels that are used to age Piemontese wines, wines from the Piemonte region of Italy. In particular, Nebbiolo, the grape variety that makes the most important, most ageable, most elegant wines. I have three examples here of Nebbiolo: a Langhe Nebbiolo from Cascina Carossa in the Roero, a Barbaresco from Produttori del Barbaresco, a wonderful co-op that makes wines from grapes from different growers, and Mauro Veglio's Barolo from the village of La Mora. So all these are made of the grape variety of Nebbiolo, but they're aged in very different ways. The Carossa Langhe Nebbiolo is aged entirely in stainless steel tanks and is designed as a wine to be drunk relatively young. It's got fresher, fruitier flavors, still with that great floral aromatics of Nebbiolo, but not a wine you would age for a long, long time. It's a great picnic wine, lunch, easier sort of dinner type of thing, and price to match. This is going to be, should be under $20 retail. The Barbaresco is made in a very traditional style. Instead of stainless steel tanks, the wine is aged in fairly large barrels, oak barrels, that are called botti in Italy. And these are the traditional style barrels that have been used for hundreds of years in Piemonte. So because the barrels are quite large, there's not a lot of contact of, a large portion of the wine doesn't come in contact with the wood at any given moment. So you don't get overtly oaky flavors. They're also typically, these barrels are older. So they do affect the aging of the process of the wine and impart some oxygen to it, but they're relatively neutral as oak barrels go. The Mauro Veglio, on the other hand, at least part of this wine is aged in what are called barriques. It's the French word, and the Italians use it too. For a small barrel, the kind you would see if you go on a winery visit in Napa Valley or in Bordeaux in France, somewhere like that. These are, anywhere from a fifth to a tenth of the size of the botti, the barrels that this wine is aged in. So you get a little more influence of the oak itself. In addition, they often a producer that will use barrique will tend to use newer barrels, not in all the wine, but they'll put some of the wine in a new barrel, some in barrels that are 1 or 2 years old, some maybe 3 years old, and blend to get the profile of the wine that they want. In terms, again, fresh and fruity is what you tend to get with stainless steel aging. Spicier, more earthy flavors with the larger oak, the botti aging in this kind of wine. And with barriques, you tend to get a little more fruit concentration, a little more what I call glossy flavors. Not necessarily overt oakiness, that depends on the age of the barrels, but a little more kind of intense fruit to the wine. All three are really pleasurable to drink depending on the occasion, what you want to spend. This is around $30 retail, $35 maybe. This is closer to $50 or $55 retail here in the U.S. I love drinking them all. I drink this on many occasions. These are, to me, more special occasion wines, and both of them are really, really pleasurable things to have on the table.